Season. That was before Antonio Conte, though. It was Nuno's last game in charge when Ronaldo was amongst the scorers as they lifted themselves after a 5-0 hammering by Fred, turning it round to Ronaldo. Oh, it's spectacular! That's exactly what they brought him back for. Get hold off Jadon Sancho and get past him. And it's a penalty. Kane levels, and you can't say they haven't deserved it with the way that they've responded to conceding first. He's now on 177. Kane, Sancho, Ronaldo. You can't keep him down for long. He's determined to have the final say. The man who breaks records, the man who sets the standards here, Ronaldo strikes again. Kane just seemed to be off balance, but restored it pretty quickly. Here's Son. And Reguilon pulls it across. Oh, it's gone in. It's an own goal off Maguire. Manchester United, architects of their own downfall. They've been inviting pressure upon themselves, and the break has occurred in Spurs' favour.
Cavani.
It's swung in. Ronaldo! It just had to be him, didn't it? First hat-trick since his Manchester United return. He is fuelled by the doubters and keeps coming up with the goods. The greatest day of Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming at Manchester United. The day that he became FIFA recognised world top scorer.
The famous war, that famous shirt, a club where expectations. That was flicked on. Oh, and it's over the line, is it? Yes, it is. Southampton lead. Would you believe it? The bottom club in front of Old Trafford. And from a set-piece situation once again, it is a nightmare for Manchester United. Ahmad. Blocked by Walker-Peters. Ahmad goes again! He scores some big goals! Ahmad delivers once again for Manchester United. In a time of real need here. That lifts the mood for Ruben Amorim. The Saints have been punctured. Back towards Ahmad! This boy is special. A comeback inspired by Ahmad. A night where they seem to be heading towards embarrassment. But he's their saviour. He's going to be a mainstay of this club for many years ahead. And here he is again! Ahmad with the hat-trick to cap a remarkable night at Old Trafford. Well, the nightmare there for Southampton. But pure joy for the young Ivorian. Stretford end, a hat-trick for Ahmad. The stuff of dreams.
Ahmad explosion. Southampton implosion.
De Gea relatively unprotected by his own colleagues as they look to swing this one in, and it's got a touch and they've scored, and Jan Bednarek is the man who got the vital touch. It's a routine goal for Manchester United to give away from a corner. Ward-Prowse. Oh! Well, that's what practice makes perfect. Edinson Cavani in place of Mason Greenwood. Here's Cavani. And Fernandes offers Manchester United a lifeline. Well, finally. Telles pulls out the corner, McCarthy comes and gets there. It's lined up for Fernandes to hit one, and it's turned in by Cavani. A diving header from the substitutes, and Manchester United have turned it round. They've been stretched at times. Rashford, Cavani! Exactly the kind of quality that they brought him in for. The second half super sub has turned around what was a desperate situation.
Away we go. Manchester United haven't lost 3 straight home league games since the late 70s. But very quickly Brentford win it back. And this is promising. Wissa. And Lindelof hasn't cleared it very well at all. The excellent shot. Scrum through to silence Old Trafford again this season. A goal for Brentford, a breakthrough for Brentford, and more errors at the back for Manchester United. Pass, Bomo, time to Koa, almost squeezed it.
Yeah, it did come off, just came back off Rasmus Højlund. Look at the celebrations.
Can he find room to get a cross in? Still Garnacho, did he run out of space there? Not quite, a shot from Dalot, spilled by Strakosha, still not clear! It's that late equaliser, and it's Scott McTominay who's got it. Because of the goal in added time. Bruno Fernandes pumps it forward, Maguire goes up, and McTominay's in there! That's what football can do! Scott McTominay, the biggest of late doubles from the bench. And a moment to turn the tide this early in the season for Manchester United. It's brutal for the Bees, but it's big for Old Trafford.
He has proven himself, Pep Guardiola, to be a football manager genius of the past. How does he cope with this role of crisis management now? Gundogan. His return to De Bruyne wasn't perfect, but what a great cross in the circumstances! And Josko Gvardiol puts Manchester City in front in the derby! Oh, that's a terrible ball. Mateus Nunes to Ahmad. Down he goes to the penalty area, and Manchester United get a dramatic late spot kick. Bruno Fernandes levels up the Manchester derby as the whole course of the afternoon changes in the blink of an eye. Has kept a sting in the tail until late on, and it may get even better for Manchester United. Ahmad! From 1-0 down, Manchester United have turned it around in the 90th minute. Is Ruben Amorim about to beat Manchester City for the second time in a month?
In any competition, afraid of no one. Man United, just a nuisance. In by McGinn, all the way in! To steal the strangest of leads at the Stretford end. Onana nonplussed. Manchester United perplexed. Advantage with another corner. McGinn with depth, long way round the back, it's 2! Dendoncker has applied the touch, and Aston Villa are having a dreamy Boxing Day at the Theatre of Dreams. Perhaps saying the Robbies with Rebecca at half-time. Back to that, here is Rashford. Ahead of him here is Garnacho, around the goalkeeper. United back in the game! Offside.
And by the way, this slowing down of the ball, but they'll just give it away in a dangerous spot now.
Fernandes and Rashford, and United via Garnacho at the Stretford end have an interest. Please, he begs, please don't take this one away. Garnacho denied one, desperate for one now. And he flicks it wide for Fernandes. Dragged United back all by It's the Thriller-Minute Argentine again, and this is how Old Trafford is meant to feel. Bruno Fernandes with the corner, and Højlund! Dream fulfilled! And Manchester United, from the depths, hit the heights! At last, at long, long last, amid festivity, Rasmus Højlund with a Premier League goal in front of a manic Stretford end. A night of thrilling Manchester United nostalgia. This is how it used to be. This is how Old Trafford can be. This is Manchester United, who once upon a time were never beaten.
After 2 home defeats in a row and that shock match day 1 loss to Young Boys in Switzerland. In the context of the group, Trigueros, danger here with Dan Juma, and there's Alcázar to put it away. Now they have taken a chance, and Manchester United's problems deepen. 1-0 to Villarreal. Cristiano Ronaldo trying to lift the mood, but that was well taken. Behind that goal, Bruno Fernandes. Telles, it's a great hit and it's a great goal. That's what Manchester United needed. What a moment for him. The Brazilian who's come into the side tonight has delivered, and how? Wow. Fernandes, Fred, Ronaldo, down towards Lingard, Ronaldo! Manchester United win! It's Cristiano Ronaldo on this big landmark night with a goal of priceless. Ronaldo, Usain Bolt's arms in the air. Look at Ronaldo. What a player tonight. The whistle has gone. It wasn't far off being the last kick of the game that Ronaldo scored for Manchester United. Extraordinary scenes here. He's done it again.